The moment I laid eyes on that villa, I knew. Soaring ceilings in the living room, a spacious backyard garden, a sunroom spanning over 200 square feet. Most importantly, it was fully furnished and move-in ready. "I'll take this one," I said without hesitation. "Let's get the paperwork started." Monica's eyes lit up with excitement. "Ma'am, are you sure you don't want to tour a few more options? I'm free, I'd be happy to show you others." "No need," I replied. "This one is more than enough." She could barely contain her joy. "Ma'am, this will be the first sale I've ever closed. You're my lucky charm." We headed to the signing area, and as I reviewed the paperwork, a low murmur started behind me. "Damn," she just signed without a second thought. 150 grand, didn't even blink. "Money talks. Ha, that's what real wealth looks like." "Don't be fooled," someone muttered. "Didn't Chloe say she's just a housekeeper, probably flashing around her employer's money? These days, even servants know how to put on a show. But she's just parading around with someone else's credit. Seriously, what kind of employer would trust a maid with that kind of cash? Millions." Then Chloe's voice cut through the whispers, laced with that gossipy venom she wore so well. "Oh, you have no idea. She's not your average housekeeper." "No, then what is she?" "She's one of those living assistants for wealthy old men, not just dusting and mopping, if you catch my drift." "No way, at her age, that's just shameless. Some people will sell anything for money. If her family knew, wouldn't they be humiliated?" I set down the contract and turned toward Monica. "Monica," I said with a steady smile, "could you please get Alex for me again? I'd like to purchase another property." The room went completely silent. It was as if the air itself froze. Monica's eyes widened, her voice trembling with disbelief. "Ma'am, you're sure you want another one?" "That's right," I said calmly. "One to live in, one as an investment." Then I smiled a little wider. "Although I do have a small favor, I'd like Alex to help me with something." Alex returned swiftly, his smile brighter than before, practically glowing with enthusiasm. "Hello again, ma'am. Please let me know what I can do for you." "I've confirmed the purchase of the first property," I said. "I'm ready to sign the contract, and I'd like to add a second unit as well." I paused, my tone turning cold. "But I expect your team to address the inappropriate behavior of certain staff members." Alex's smile faded. His gaze swept across the room and quickly landed on Chloe. "Chloe," he said sharply, "are you causing trouble again? Apologize to the client." "Now." Chloe lifted her chin defiantly, refusing to back down. "Why should I apologize? I only told the truth. She used to be a housekeeper, one of those living types who caters only to rich old men. And don't look at me like that, her son said it himself." I slowly lifted my head, eyes narrowing as I stared directly at her. "You're saying my son told you that? Then let me tell you something in return. He also once said that your little portfolio of closed deals didn't come from your so-called skills, but from the nights you spent in bed with your clients."